She's one of the biggest stars in the world, and yet she's naturally shy. While Hollywood is full of loud personalities, Zendaya thrives by embracing her introverted nature. But what makes her a healthy, self-assured introvert? And most importantly, how can you use these same traits to build your own inner confidence? If you've ever felt like being introverted holds you back, then this video will change the way that you think about yourself. So let's dive in. Zendaya has described herself as an introvert multiple times. She has openly shared that she is naturally shy and reserved despite working in an industry that often requires public attention. In an interview with British Vogue, Zendaya admitted, "In this industry, I had to learn how to be more outgoing and talk to people because naturally I was a shy kid." And she has said that she sometimes struggles with big events and prefers smaller, more intimate gatherings, which is a sign of introversion. She also describes herself as an observer. Zendaya mentioned that she enjoys watching and learning from people rather than always being in the spotlight. This aligns with classic introverted traits. So if you want to be a self-assured, healthy introvert, then here's what Zendaya can teach us. First of all, she's selective and thoughtful about her words. Instead of just answering something for the sake of it, she's going to take her time.
I don't know. That's a hard.
She takes her time answering a question and going in depth, which is something that introverts usually feel that they need to do, but they often don't because they don't give themselves the permission to take up space.
Can you tell everyone what it's about?
What it's about? You know, it's quite hard to there's so much to cover in this film. These characters are incredibly complex and complicated, but to sum it up,
her thoughtful way of communicating also shows in how she talks in an almost impressionistic way. So she's not necessarily going straight to the point, but she is really going in depth in her answers.
Everything you have inside, any pain at least I've held on to throughout my life, I let Rue have it, you know, and I let her use whatever.
And you can see that Andrew Garfield is really feeling what she's saying. She's bringing him in. She's taking him in on the experience by using her impressions, sensations, and feelings.
You know, because I get it out in a different way. I'm not like that. And often I shove, so it allows
so that
her to
almost makes it very immersive for the person who listens. So an introvert often needs to take their time explaining something, especially if their thought process is a little bit abstract because it is made of feelings and concepts. And this is going to depend on your own introverted personality type. I am personally an INFJ, and I know that this is really the way that I process the world. And that's why writing may feel more natural and easy because you can take your time. And I definitely recognize myself in this. Let us know in the comments if that is your case as well. Secondly, she holds eye contact whether she's talking or listening. So this expresses confidence and openness. It says, I am feeling safe enough to look at you and for you to look at me. I am poised, I claim my place in this room. And it makes the other person feel good because they are taken in consideration, they feel they're being seen, they're being heard. And when you look at those clips, you can feel this sense of presence and mindfulness. It's a very welcoming energy. Third, quiet confidence. We can see that Zendaya doesn't feel the need to overshare or to dominate conversations, but rather engages in a way that feels authentic to her. She carries herself with poise and she lets her confidence shine through her actions and her body language rather than needing to be the center of attention. And you can see how her voice, posture, and clarity of speech all give off a pleasant energy of confidence and poise without being overpowering.
Keeps the tension throughout these characters and this sense of yearning and desire between them.
Because as an introvert, you are probably not going to be the loudest person in the room, and maybe you're not going to enjoy being in the spotlight too much. So this really respects your energetic needs at the same time. You can see in these clips that she rarely listens when the other person speaks. She genuinely reacts on time to what they say, but she's not trying to grab the spotlight. First of all, this may respect her energetic needs in the moment if she feels like being a bit more quiet and taking a bit of a step back while being very present in that social interaction.
Play all of these elements before.
Yeah, that was definitely a new part.
And it's
for me.
very pleasant for the people around her who feel heard, valued, and are being given space to express themselves and to be. And as introverts, we may often find it hard to take that space, and most people actually don't give it to you. So it's a great skill to have, to give people space to truly be themselves and express themselves. This is a very likable quality that Zendaya embodies very well. The fourth thing, she has an enthusiastic body language. So she captures the attention with her movements, and this is especially good for you if you are speaking quite quietly. So for people to be really engrossed in what you are saying, using arm and hand movements, moving your body a little bit to illustrate your point, is going to be a really beneficial way for you to grab the attention and for people to truly give you space and listen to you. And of course, adapt your body language to what's comfortable for you and to what represents your personality, because congruency is crucial. Otherwise, something is going to feel off in the energy. And 5, Zendaya values our privacy and protects our energy.
But I am quite an introverted, more on the shy side. And then this is just like, then why the hell did I end up doing doing this for a living, you know? But
She is known for keeping her personal life quiet and far from the spotlight. She loves having her own space, she loves being at home to recharge and to be with her loved ones.
So learning as I grow, and discovering what things that I can allow to just be my own.
Right.
So it's just finding a healthy balance to protect myself.
Yep.
And those really are introverted qualities that are really important to embrace in order to not feel drained and exhausted by the outside world. This protection of her energy and space is part of how healthily she embraces her introverted personality. I'm Laetitia. I mentor introverts to thrive, gain in confidence, and claim their place and legitimacy in the world. If that is what you need, check out my website and offers, and do get in touch so that we can have a pressure-free one-on-one chat. The website is linked in the description box. I hope this video was entertaining and useful for you. Let us know in the comments what was the most useful thing that you learned from observing Zendaya's behavior. I will see you next week for a new video analyzing another introverted personality. This time it will be Kristen Stewart, so stay tuned. Bye.